Hey guys, welcome back to Severe Statements. Today we're going to be doing another Severe Statement video, or SS video. I haven't been doing these very much, but there hasn't been very much severe weather to go around lately. But today we are looking like we are going to have some major severe weather up here in the northern parts of the U.S., north central parts of the U.S., especially over north central Minnesota, far east central North Dakota, and the surrounding areas in this upper Great Lakes or upper Mississippi Valley region. So the main threat today will be strong winds. As you can see, we have this moderate risk here. Trail risk isn't too low, but the wind risks are through the roof. We have this 45% chance for 25 miles a square point. So even over the north central Minnesota areas and the east central North Dakota areas as well. Stretching over into Wisconsin and Michigan too. The UP and Michigan. But you see, the tornado threat's not too high today. We have the 5% blob surrounding, again, the same areas of that enhanced risk, and the 2% blob stretching down to the Twin Cities metro area and to southern Minnesota, and the areas of the UP, northern Wisconsin, northern South Dakota, and pretty much all of North Dakota as well. The hail risk is not too big today. We have the 50% chance of blob over there, but there is a chance that supercells may develop over here, so we have that significant area spread out where you can see hail up to tennis ball size, but again, that's not for sure. And then we have it stretching out to a 5% chance as these storms will widen out. So the main risk today will be a derecho effect. So storms will develop in a multicellular cluster over here in north central Dakotas and move east-southeast overnight and affect the rest of the areas in the moderate risk area after midnight. So it's going to be a late night threat. So if you're watching this video right now, make sure you have warning systems set up because all severe threats are possible from tornadoes to strong winds. So you need to make sure that you get the warning from the National Weather Service or wherever you're receiving from that there is a tornado or severe thunderstorm warning in your area, so you can be prepared if it happens in the night. So if we can go over the interactive radar over here, and this is a new tool I'm using, so you can see basically the future in radar. It's not very accurate, but it can just give you an idea of what things are going to play out like. So if we start to play, we're down 2 p.m. Central right now. If we go to 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., so you can see the multicellular clusters start to poke up right here in north central Dakota's area. And if we play it a bit more, we can see that it will move eastward, and then about 10 p.m. it enters the Minnesota area. And this is where it's going to be the strongest. This is where you can see wind gusts close to 90 plus miles an hour, especially on that southeast end. But again, remember, this is not completely accurate, so it could be either northwest, east-west, or not even developed yet. So you never know. Futurecast is not very good at predicting weather, but it gives us a general idea and the most likely outcome. So if you play it more, we can see by about 12 a.m. it starts to fade apart, and by 1 a.m. it's not very much. But this Futurecast layout, again, it's under-predicting the weather. So it's saying this is probably what's not going to happen, but we can give you the closest idea. So now my prediction and the National Weather Service prediction is that it will stay strong, like you saw it out in eastern Minnesota, until it reaches about the eastern areas of Wisconsin and the upper UP areas. Then it will start to fade apart once it comes near the Great Lakes areas such as Michigan and Superior. So if you live in east central Minnesota or far west central Wisconsin, you can expect impacts for this, even though this Futurecast doesn't say so. But you always just got to be prepared what happens. And you can see after this, it says it completely fades about 5 a.m. You can see more multicellular clusters poke up inside the east central Minnesota, the west central Wisconsin areas. But I wouldn't worry about those right now. So if we close out this tab and we head over to the mesoscale analysts, you can see that there's very large layers of millicape here over the north central parts of the Dakota areas. You can already see we have some rain showers starting to poke up in the west central areas of North Dakota, but we don't know if those will affect us, don't know if that will affect any development at the moment. As you can see, we have huge amounts of millicape, 7,000 sitting down here in the south central parts of North Dakota. That is what will cause these thunderstorms to spring up. So you can expect development happening around 4 to 5 p.m. again. And this is what's going to do it right here. We have these huge layers of millicape. That will be the main outcome. And as you can see, it stays strong all the way down to east central Minnesota. So that's why the National Weather Service, and that's why I also think that that the storms will stay strong until they hit about the west central areas of Wisconsin. So again, guys, thanks for watching. If you do live in those areas that are affected by the moderate, enhanced, slight, or marginal risk, just be extremely aware. Because remember, even if you are on that margin risk, and they probably say it's not going to happen, you never know if it's not going to happen or not going to happen. So again, just stay completely aware, but be most ready if you live in that moderate risk area. So again, the main threat for storms will be after midnight tonight. So make sure you have your weather alarms ready, because you never know when it's going to go off. And especially in this extremely dangerous situation, if you did have a tornado warning, you don't want that to catch you by surprise. You need to stay severe weather aware. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Stay severe weather aware this afternoon and evening as these storms come rolling through. and stay safe out there. Hey guys, just popping from the sign here at the end. I know these storms, possibly Derecho, will be affecting the northern areas of Minnesota and the northern areas of North Dakota as well. So if you're at the campground this coming weekend, just be extremely aware of the severe weather threat, because high winds is one of the most dangerous things to be at when it comes to campground. We don't want to see another playback of the Boundary Waters disaster of July 4th when that Derecho came through. So if you are in a severe thunderstorm warning at your campground, don't scamper to your camper. That's what I like to say. Just make sure you get to like a brick restroom or something, or the visitor center. Well, you will be safe from severe weather. So again, don't go to your camper or your tent or your vehicle. Find a safe place inside the park or campground or wherever you're staying. For severe statements, I will see you later, and stay safe out there.